Hello?
Hello, yes.
Yes, my friend, you are live on air, so you are a Muslim, right?
Yeah, I'm Muslim, yeah.
Can you say the Shahada? Just to be sure you are not just, some people playing games.
I know La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.
All right, so why you are calling us, my friend? Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been listening to you lately.
All right.
So I've had like a lot of doubts. I was shocked, like I've never known all this kind of stuff that you said about like Zaid's wife, Prophet married to.
All right. So what do you think
So
about this story?
no, I mean when I looked up in the website and all, I couldn't find anything. It only coming in like Arabic.
Well, because your Islamic origin is in Arabic, but you can, I mean, obviously the Muslims, they are avoiding translating those things, but you can copy the Arabic text, put it in Google translation, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's coming like part by part, but especially that part like when he flirts with Zainab and all, that's kind of missing there.
Hmm. So, did you call a sheikh to explain to you why this is happening, how such a thing happened?
Yeah, I checked with someone else. They're saying that no, this is not the authentic. There is some another authentic hadith that like he saw
Hmm.
a dream. He saw a dream that he's gonna get married with Zainab lately. So
But
that's
is
how
it
that
but
is
but is
the
but isn't it this is more ugly that a woman she is married to his son and now he has seen a dream about her being his wife?
yeah.
Isn't
That's
this
what
more
like I
ugly?
couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't digest this thing, but I don't know. Like they say that it's some
So
Allah's
imagine,
decree.
imagine there's a guy, he is dreaming about the wife of his son in the time when she is a wife still, right?
Yeah,
So the sheikh who is trying to fix it, he made it more ugly. Why in the world anyone, like imagine dreaming about your daughter?
yeah. These things I just couldn't digest. Like,
Yeah, but and when they say this is a dream, but the Quran
mhm.
says that Allah told him. So this is from
yeah,
Allah, right?
yeah, yeah. They say like Allah, yeah, Allah has decreed, and then they say that like even when Zaid he will come to Prophet Muhammad and he would say that like he wanna divorce her, then he would force Zaid to no, you should be with her, like you should stay with her. They say
But
like
isn't it
see.
isn't it hypocrisy to say to a man stay with your wife when you know that you are supposedly you will take her? Why he is lying then? Why he is saying to him stay with her when Allah he told him that she will be yours? Why Muhammad? Even the verse in the Quran saying Allah says, why you are saying that to the man? Why? Are you afraid to tell people what is in your heart? What Allah manifest for you? Do you fear people?
Yeah, that's what something like very bizarre to me is that okay, let's say Muhammad has this dream, whatever, but how could Allah has revealed a verse on is this? There are a lot of bad things happening in the world, but He didn't care to send any verse. But for
No,
like,
you see here, you are right. I mean, Muhammad, he have tons of wives already. What about this one? Why this God is busy with silly stuff? As you said, there's people dying, their
yes,
children are hungry, there's diseases, there's illness, and then Muhammad and his God both are working in one project. He want a new women in the bed.
yeah, and
Don't,
He will, yeah, these things are like I'm totally confused about this stuff. Like, why would He reveal a words on like defending him?
okay, so this
There's
one
a lot of
is a negative thing about Muhammad. If there's something else still making you, because you just say the Shahada, so you are still a Muslim. So what is keeping you
yeah.
as a Muslim then?
No, I mean I don't know like what if I would imagine that like all these hadiths are maybe I would not believe in hadiths. I don't know, like I still have to research
My friend,
for this.
forget about the Hadith. No problem. What about the Quran? Is the Quran the book from God?
Uh, y- yeah, I mean especially these kind of words like as you said about this Zaid one, and the other thing is that like Prophet has a privilege that like he can have any believer woman. This stuff like it's haunting me. Like how could he have such a privilege? Like I
Still,
don't know.
I'm asking you now, what is holding you to stay as a Muslim?
No, I mean, I just need a time. Like I'm going through this. Like I have to figure
If
this
there's
thing out.
anything in Islam, if there's anything in Islam is good for you.
No, maybe these things like the way I interpreted, or like maybe these tafsirs and all, maybe they could be wrong, or like
My friend, forget about this verse, forget
maybe
about
it's,
tafsir now, forget about them, all of them. If there is anything good in Islam,
yeah, like like you should be giving this zakat and helping out people.
okay, how Muslims they give the zakat?
Yeah, it's like we give 2.5% like every year.
You give what?
We will give like whatever our savings are there. Like we will give 2.5% of that our
Hmm.
savings to the poor people.
Okay, but in the time of Muhammad, is that how they gave the money to the poor, or they attack the Christians, they kill them, and then they spread the shares, even they give them women and children as slaves?
Yeah, this thing, some like, yeah, when I checked with the sheikh, they said like it's only to that period of time, like it's not applicable now, like any kind of war and
So
all.
isn't it
But like,
the Quran is for every time? So the Quran was only for a certain time.
yeah, it's like for until the end of the judgment day, like Quran is until the end
Okay,
of the
so
judgment day.
why he is saying this is for only certain time? If there's any verse in the Quran saying that?
No, but they say like first the Christians and Jews they will attack, then only Prophet has always attacked. Like he has never started any war. Like
Really? So isn't it chapter 9 verse 29 says, kill those who don't believe in Allah? He doesn't say kill those who they arcane you. It says kill those who don't believe in Allah. So what is the problem? They don't believe in Allah. Because they don't believe in Allah, kill them.
yeah, in this thing, like
You
Zakir
know
Naik,
how to read, right?
yeah, like
Okay.
I mean, like
So if we
yeah,
go on now, if we go and read the Quran, and you said you are the one who said to me, I don't want to believe in the hadith, right?
yes, yes,
Okay. So this is the Quran in front of us. It says, fight those who don't believe in Allah, nor they believe in the last day. Well, nowhere here it says fight those who they are fighting you. They are not fighting. From the Christian and the Jews specifically. Why? Because they don't believe in Allah. Because they don't believe in the day of Muhammad. They don't believe in what is forbidden by Islam. And they don't believe in the messenger. This is the reason to fight them. Actually, the verse before it says, you are the one who said to me, Islam teach me to give zakat. Let us see how the Muslims they got the zakat. The Muslim they got the zakat by killing the Christians. Read with me carefully. Muhammad,
yeah,
he said, forbid the mushrikeen. Supposedly they are filthy, najis. Najis is a filthy in the way you cannot even wash them. Not to get close to the Mecca and Medina. And then, if you fear poverty, soon Allah will reach you. Okay, how Allah he solved the problem? Muhammad he says, attack the Christian, attack the Jews to take the money. Read it. The verse is coming just right after it. If you fear of poverty, because
yeah,
now most people they cannot do business in Mecca and Medina, and that's how you make money from them. Well, no problem. Go and attack the Jews and the Christians. So the purpose of attacking the Jews and the Christians is just because the Muslims they were going in poverty, and Muhammad is trying to find a solution. They don't do work. They don't do farming. Who feed the Muslims? Can you tell me who is the one who feed the Muslims?
yeah. It's like they did something like they will go on war, and when they will win over the war and they will get money like Malik Animat.
Okay, but who is the one who feed them? Who is, like, like I live in America, so we have American farmers, like we buy almost like everything from China except food. All the food is made in USA. So,
Yeah,
uh, so who is going to feed us if nobody in my country make food or do farming?
nobody, like yeah, it's like they have to have some source. Yes.
Okay, And where is
Yeah.
the source?
I have no idea. Like I never thought about this thing. Like
Is it true that the Prophet of Allah he cursed those who do farming?
no, I don't think so.
What if this is true?
So Allah will curse like who will do the farming?
Yeah.
Huh? I don't know.
Uh, let me find the hadith, and you will see by yourself. And the reason for Muhammad he made these stories, uh, because he want people to be criminals. He don't want people to work. He don't want farmers. He don't want peaceful people to live in peace and do farming like everybody. He want a bunch of criminals. We go to the hadith and we will find. I'm trying just to find the hadith in English. Do you
Yeah,
see
and
my
also
do you see my screen?
actually I'm calling you from the. I can't see the screen. I'm calling you from the
Okay,
from the
it's
mobile itself. That's yeah.
okay. It says Abu Umama on scene, blah blah blah, like a tools of agriculture, like you know the one you dig the ground with it. He said that the Prophet said that this is will not enter any people's house without God cursing them for internet, just because having the tools for farming. And this is Al-Bukhari. Muslims cannot say this is weak. I saw some agriculture's equipment and said, I heard the Prophet of Allah saying, there is no house in which these equipment enters except that Allah will cause humiliation to enter it. Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 2321. Reference is Imam Murrah.
3 2 3 2 1. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think about such a garbage religion? So according to Islam, the one who is a farmer, Allah will curse him. Allah will humiliate him. So who's going to feed the world? How we eat? We eat each other? How the Muslims they make living? Who's going to feed the Muslims? Muhammad, he wanted them to be staying as gangs, criminals, attack their neighbors, take their money, and they work for you.
I don't know. I'm still searching a lot of things, and I have to. And
My
also,
friend, isn't it this is enough for you? Isn't it this is enough for you to know that first that Muhammad is not from God? Because isn't it God? He want us to do God send food to us, or we have to eat? We have to eat, right? God, he created this earth, and he said, go live there. So if all of us, we follow the advice of Muhammad, what is the result of this? What we will be eating? We will be eating each other.
Yeah, and also I've also listened to your. Yeah, I watched your video on he forgot some verses. Like if you could forget the verses, then Quran also it cannot be preserved, as they say Lohe Mahfuz. Quran has been preserved in the Lohe Mahfuz. Nothing could be changed. I don't like these things. Like if
Secondly, why God wanna write in a tablet if he is God and nobody can see that tablet except him? You see, God, he wrote tablet for Moses because he gave it to Moses, but Moses is a human. But God, he will write a tablet for him. Why? He have a short memory?
yeah, that's what.
Why he need to have a, if I have a good memory now, if you give me your phone number, I do not need to write it down. Correct? We write down things for two reasons, either to transform the information to generation after us, and the other reason, we have a short memory. Doesn't matter how good your memory is, you will forget. So what kind of God he write his own book to himself?
Yeah, and also regarding the prayers, like I watched you saying that like Quran only mentions to pray 3 times, but like we've all been told that like we have to pray 5 times a day.
My friend,
And this,
same time. What is the point of a praying 3 times if you are praying to someone you don't know? If I ask you who is Allah, do you have an answer? You don't know who is Allah.
yeah,
You
it's
don't
there
even
right from no from
what?
Surah Ikhlas. It's there right, like Allah is the one, and then
This is
He
not
begets not, nor His
okay. Hold on,
begotten.
but this is not about who is Allah. I'm asking you who is Allah. Don't tell me what He do, what He don't. This is not the question. So if I ask you who is Donald Trump, you tell me who is Donald Trump. He's a person we knew. Who is Allah? So you tell me Allah don't eat. Who care? Allah don't drink. Who care? I'm not asking you what He drink, what He eat. I'm asking you who is Allah. So obviously Muslims, they have no idea who is their God. Or what they knew that Allah don't have kids. But this is even the one. This one is a lie, because the Arab before Islam always they have children for Allah. Did the Muslim ask themselves why the Arab they believe that Allah have daughters? Obviously there's something behind the story. How Allah have 3 daughters? From where those? And not only that, Muhammad he have expedition. He sent a guy. His name is Khalid ibn al-Walid to kill the daughter of Allah. And this is written in their books.
I've never heard about this. Allah has never had like daughters or something.
What do you mean he never have daughters? Allah wal Uzza, and even Muhammad he bowed down for them.
No, but in Surah Ikhlas it says that Allah is the only one. He begets not,
No
nor He's
problem.
been begotten.
First of all, when you say Allah is doesn't say Allah is only one. It says قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. Ahad is a word mean one of, not one. Ahad is one of, not one of. What? Not one. We have a day. It's called Ahad actually. Ahad.
I mean,
It's Sunday.
if I read English translation, it's only says that Allah is the only one.
This is the translation. Okay, and same time, if Allah is one or two, who care? Okay, so, I mean, he should be one. He should not be two. That's why you call him Allah. You don't call him Allah's. But who care about this now? He is one. He is two. He is five. Still, they don't know who's this God. He's one. So what? I'm glad he is not zero. I mean, even the argument is silly. Shaitan is a one. Iblis is one. Jibril is one. And there's many Jibril no. So does that mean he's God? So this Muhammadan religion is very silly. They have no idea what they are talking about. So here we go. I'm in front of you. I'm asking any Muslim to tell us who is Allah. They have no idea, including you, and you are a Muslim. Who is Allah? Or what you tell me Allah is one? Who cares if he's one or four? That's not the question. Allah is one, Allah is five, Allah is 10. I don't care. I'm asking you who's Allah. They don't know.
No, I mean it's not that like He's only one. He's the creator. Like He's
No, he is not the creator, because the Quran confirmed that he is the best of the creators. So the Quran itself proved Islam to be false, because if there is other creators, that means Allah is not really the God. There's many gods. And if Allah he says he is the best of the creators, well, he is saying that about himself. You know, if I say I'm the best in the world, you will take my word for granted? No, because anyone will say that about himself, right? If you ask Zakir Naik mother, she will say my son he is the most handsome boy in the world, you know, but obviously he's not, right? But because she is his mother, she say what she say. If we go in the Quran, and the Muslim they try to cover by translation, fabricating translation, says that Allah is the best of the creators. And this is a chapter 23, verse number 14. So if the Quran says Allah is the best of the creators, how the Muslim they say Allah is the only creator?
no. I mean it's kind of common sense, right? Like even if it's not, we have to known from someone else, but there might be some power, right? Like someone has created the entire world, and it's been
This is not the
running
question,
now.
my friend. My friend, focus with me. I'm a Christian. I'm not an atheist. You're not talking to an atheist. I believe that God created everything. So this is not our topic now. We are talking about if Allah is the creator, why
Yes.
he say is the best of the creators? Is he really the best of the creators, or is lying? Because if there's no other creators, that means he's a liar. If I am the only student in a classroom and then I say I am the best student, that's when I'm lying. I'm deceiving people, make them believe there's other student with me in the classroom, and then I became the best because simply I'm the best. But if you are the only student in the classroom and you say you are the best student, you are lying. You are not the best, right? The best,
Yeah.
you will be the best if there's many, and you are the best comparing to them. So how Allah became the best of many when there is no many?
I I have to look up into these things. Like I.
My friend, what do you mean you need to look up? It's in front of you. Search your phone right now if you cannot see the screen. Search chapter 23, verse number 14. It says Allah is the best of the creators. Secondly, what kind of God? He is the only God, the Muslim they claim. And then he claimed that the word, the sperm, nutfa, became a dead blood. Who in the world want to believe in such a madness? Sperm became dead blood? Is that what doctors they say? Is that what scientists they say? Is that what this is according to who? So the one who claimed to be a creator, obviously he did not know anything about his creation, because no one in the world believed that the sperm became a dead blood. And by the way, the reference for this Quran is Imam Murrah. I learned from Imam Murrah what you can do about Muslims. The time traveler. Any Abdul?
Yeah, time traveling. I obviously like I know about this time traveling thing.
Now
Yeah,
focus with me
it
this
could be
one
like
now. Focus with me in this
scientifically.
one, my
Yeah.
friend. Focus with me. Now, so what do you think? What do you
Yeah,
think?
time traveling one. I think that like this Mirage, this night journey. I would think it as like just a dream or something, but I
My
would
friend,
not
dream
believe
or not,
that
focus with
some.
me here. I mean, what kind of God you do not know how the baby is created?
No, it might be like just metamorphically. He might be
What
saying that like it
metaphorically
just
he
come.
says, what metaphorically he says, and we made the nutfa into a dead blood, thick dead blood. This is not metaphorically. He is talking about how he created you in stages. This is not metaphorically. So if I'm trying to escape the embarrassment, I will say this metaphorically, but everybody can see there's a blood, there's bones, there's a flesh, and this is the one who's talking is God, is not somebody doing meditation. If I am the one saying that, oh God, you created me in such a, this is my, let us say, I am doing, like thinking about how God created me. So I can be wrong about it, but still I'm saying it to, like to appreciate God. But this is God Himself is talking. This is not Muhammad even supposedly. So how God He made such a mistake? So this verse is full of mistakes. All of it is a mistake, because the nutfa, the semen, will not transform into dead blood, and dead blood is dead blood. And then he made the dead blood into a little lump, and then he made the little lump into a flesh. So we have a flesh before the bones and bones at the end, and then we close the bones with the flesh. Okay, hold on. You just said we made the lump into a flesh.
Yeah.
This, what kind of translation this translation is? In Arabic it says فَخَلَقْنَا الْمُضْغَ عِظَامًا. There's no flesh. This is a translator trying to fix it. He says we made the lump into bones. There's no flesh of bones. Into bones. So now when you are, let's say, in the third month or etc., you are just bones. And then after that, Allah, He clothes you with the flesh.
Mm.
And then He claimed that He is the best of the creators. And you want to stay as a Muslim?
Yeah, and then I don't know. I'm too much confused about all this stuff now.
Okay, so you want to be a Muslim or what? What is your decision? What do you think? I mean, why you are confused? It's clear. Do you have a grandfather?
No, I mean he's no more now.
Oh, he's dead?
Yeah, yeah.
I will tell
Grandfather
you a
is dead.
story about my grandfather. I hope you will believe me. I should say that
Yeah.
here between me and you because this will end my career. I have a grandfather. He died. And
Okay.
he died, he was standing, holding a stick. You know, he have a stick, he's an old man. And then after he died, he was dead like for a year. And then my grandmother, she entered his room, she talked to him, he don't answer. The maid, she entered the room, he don't answer. He have like people work for him, they come to his house, they talk to his room and room. You see him standing, you know, he don't answer. For a year, brother. And nobody noticed that he is dead. What do you think about such a story? Do you believe me?
No, never. I would not believe that. That's
Why not? It's true
impossible.
story. I swear by Allah, it's true story.
No, how could she believe that? Like he's still like it's like 1 year. How can we know?
It's normal. It's normal. The guy is standing because he's standing. So my grandmother, she entered the bedroom. She found him standing. She talked to him, honey, do you want to eat? He don't answer. So it's okay. You don't want to eat. Okay, take care. You know. So she kept doing this every day for like 365 days. And this is normal in the Middle East, by the way. I mean, it happened all the time. So, but because he's holding a stick, nobody noticed. And then after like 365 days, the termite, they ate a stick and he fell down. And then we noticed that he is dead. So you don't believe it, this story?
I cannot. Like if he
I,
was dead already, he would decompose, right?
yeah, but he's holding the stick.
No, I mean still like the body, it will decompose. Like when he's dead
Hmm.
already, like body will decompose eventually.
So are you saying that my story does, you are hurting my feeling now. You are saying my story does not make sense and I'm lying.
No, I mean that's how the logic. Like it's not. Yeah. I mean I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah, well, I appreciate your honesty. Look like my grandmother, she lied to me because I wasn't there, to be honest with you. But she told me that the neighbors came, that everybody came to talk to him. The guys who work for him, they came to pay him back the money. The one who borrowed money from him, he came back and, you know, he never answered, but nobody noticed because he was handsome, by the way. And he was standing tall. He's like 10 foot tall. Actually, they say he's taller. But he's holding the stick and his eyes is open and looked like he was not decomposed for a year. So you don't believe this story.
I cannot believe this.
Okay, but this is in the Quran.
Oh my god.
Yeah, chapter 34, verse number 14. I learned
Can you
I learned this story from Imam Murrah.
tell me the words? Like I will look Quran which chapter?
Which chapter? Chapter 34, verse number 14.
34 verse number 14. Yeah, so when we decided that death should come upon him, nothing gave them any indication of his death
Hmm.
except a creature of the earth that had eaten up his scepter. So when he fell down, the jinns came to know that if they had the knowledge of the unseen, they would not have stayed so long in the humiliating punishment.
Hmm. What do you think? Nobody noticed that he is dead. Even the genie did not notice. And if you read the story behind it, we will find that the guy is always dead for a year and nobody noticed, brother.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can show you the whole story if you want. I mean, if you like to read. You know, we can go to Ibn Kathir, which Muslims they keep asking me to read Ibn Kathir, chapter 34, verse number 14. Not this one. This one is about Mut'ah. Forget. Let us go to Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir. Here we go. At Tafsir. No, not this one. Hold on. All right. And we will see, because now the Muslim, they will say it's not for a year, you know, it was for 12 months. You know, that's what Muslims do, you know, when they refute me. You know, they say it wasn't for a year, it was 12 months only. And this is supposedly like how they prove me wrong, you know, because there's a huge difference between 12 months and 1 year. Yeah, because Islamic year is 10 days less, you know. So anyway, here it says, this is Ibn Kathir saying, Allah told us how Sulaiman, peace be upon him, died, and how Allah concealed his death from the jinn who were subjugated to him to do hard labor. He remained leaning on his stick, the same what happened to my grandfather exactly, which was his staff, as Ibn Abbas, and this is the one Muhammad he hired to explain the Quran, so he cannot be wrong. May Allah pleased with him said, and Mujahid and Hassan, and by the way I will add Murrah. Muslims, I added Murrah, what you can do about it. And Qatada and others. He stated like this for a long time, nearly a year. Nearly a year, when the creature of the earth, which was a kind of worms, ate through the stick, became weak, and fell into the ground. And then it became apparent that he had died long time ago before. So what do you think now?
I just think it's a fairy tale. It's like some... It doesn't make any sense at all.
So why you don't leave Islam then?
Oh my God.
Well, this is the Quran. I just showed you the Quran. And now this is the explanation according to the scholars. The guy is dead for a year, leaning on his stick, and nobody noticed that he is dead, until the termite, they ate the stick. And that's why if I die, I'm going to go live, by the way, and nobody will notice I'm dead, because I'm going to die holding a stick standing. For a year I will have live broadcasts, and not a single Abdu will notice that the Christian prince is not talking, he's not blinking, he is not doing anything, and they will think I'm alive. I mean, how in the world does this story work? The guy is dead. You just said he would decompose. In 2 days, his belly will become like a pregnant woman. He will have a gas. He will start farting. He will collapse. What a stick. What a stick will do. I mean, how stupid, how mad Muhammad is. This is Quran. This is God is talking. And then the Muslim says, search for a Christian prince exposed, brother. Search for a Christian prince. Who is exposed? Look at here. I'm not a prophet. You Muslims are desperate trying to refute me. I laugh at you. I use your books and you say to me, is Ibn Kathir your teacher? Ibn Kathir is your teacher, not mine. Is Imam Murrah is your teacher? I'm going to destroy your career. Thank you very much for destroying my career. You mentioned something to me is very funny and we are laughing at it. So my friend, why you don't leave Islam?
Yeah, I mean, like, I need some time. I have to...
My friend, when I told you this is the story of my grandfather, you laugh at me. You hurt my feeling. Why you don't admit that this is stupid and they cannot come be from God? So why you need to think about it?
No, I mean, this interpretation, like that, I told you, maybe this interpretation...
Who care about the interpretation? I show it to you from the Quran. I show it to you from the Quran. Is the Quran interpretation too? Is the story in the Quran is interpretation? How long is going to take for a termite to eat a stick of a king? What do you think? 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
No, month? I mean, like, this story doesn't make sense and at all. Like maybe
exactly, but this is Quran now. So even if the story in Ibn Kathir is not explained, the guy, he is a king. He have the best of wood to be his staff. Imagine, what do you think the king will use? He will use a cheap wood. You know what I mean? This is a king. and this piece will be covered by gold, even if it's made from wood. So how long is going to take the termite to eat it? This is Suleiman, the Muslim. They say that his army was a 300-mile long.
Yeah, they say that like he's the king of all jinns. He has
Yeah,
a control on
so
jinns.
imagine what kind of a staff he have in his hand, and now he is dead, holding the staff, and the termite start chewing it. First of all, people who come, the servants, and this is a house of a king. Nobody noticed that there is a termite eating the staff. I'm talking now about the Quran alone. Read with me carefully.
Yeah, I'm seeing the screen.
So
then
imagine, yeah. So forget about the story in Ibn Kathir. You are a king and you are holding the staff and you are dead. But there's termite are eating the steak and nobody notice. I mean, do you know how many servants this guy he have? Do you know how many times they clean the room he have? He is a king. This is not even this is one of the most powerful kings supposedly. So how in the world they are eating the termite and nobody noticed the termite? Maybe it was one termite only hiding behind the steak. Or maybe, you know, the termite, each time they open the door, they run away like a Mickey Mouse, you know, like like they hide. What do you think?
Yeah, this is just like, it doesn't make any sense at all, this one.
So why you don't say I'm out of Islam, my friend?
Yeah, I mean, I need some time. I don't know, because it's
why you
tough,
need some
right?
time?
Like,
You just say it doesn't make sense. You just made fun of my grandfather who died the same way, by the way, I told you, and you did not. You hurt my feeling. I'm hurt by the way, you know, from you. But I will forgive you. It's okay. So may Imam Mura forgive you too. So how in the world you don't believe in such a story and you agree, and now you are saying to me, I need to think. Think about what?
yeah, I mean, I don't know, like,
Just say I'm out of Islam, my friend. Be brave.
I mean, I need some time. Maybe I'll get in touch with you in a couple of days. Like,
Why the story? Are you waiting for the termite to come to you?
no, I mean,
Be honest with me. Do you have a stick at home? And you are going to try it. I think you are going to do
no,
this. You are
no,
going to
no,
bring
no,
your
no.
grandfather. No, listen, I got it. I think you are going to bring your grandfather back from the grave. You make him stand, hold the stick, and see how it works. Is that what you will do?
No, I mean, yeah. Let me look into this
What look
thing.
into? I mean, it's in
This
front of
thing,
you, my friend. What's wrong with you? Why you
no,
are
I
not
mean,
be?
this thing. I'm 100% sure. Like, but I just
If
can't.
one
Like,
thing, if one thing is obviously a lie, isn't it clear that the rest is a lie too? This is God talking. If Muhammad he lie about this, well, Muhammad is a liar then. Doesn't matter if he lie in 2 or 4 or 5 or 7. Lie is a lie.
yeah. Let me think, and I'll.
Okay, I cannot force you,
I'll
you
get,
know, but I
yeah,
advise you then to go and buy a stick. You can buy from Amazon. I can give you a link. You know, there's a nice stick, and not only that, you know, I advise you to buy a stick which will not rust and no termite can eat it. So you can, you know, your grandfather can stay standing up for 10 years, 10,000 years. You know, it's very easy. Just hold the stick and die. You know, I know a guy actually. You know, this was like long time ago. You know, he was uh, walking down street, and he's old. He's like 3,000 years old, and he's holding the stick in his hand. And then suddenly he stopped walking. At first, in the beginning, we thought that the battery is off because he have a battery for his heart. You know, don't take me wrong. So, and then nobody know that he's, you know, people go, people die, funeral walk by, generation after generation after generation, and then nobody noticed that he's dead. Why? Because he was holding a very good quality stick. So my friend, if you want to live and stay alive for a long time and nobody notice, you are dead, but nobody will notice. Brother, buy a stick which cannot rust and no termite can eat it. What do you think?
No, no, it's not like.
What do you mean,
Uh,
no, no? You are hurting my feeling now. Really? You don't believe the story of my grandfather, which is taught to me by Imam Murrah, and you don't want to, to give me a solution then. So what we will do, the guy, he is holding a stick and he is dead. This is a true story. I'm not really happy with the what you are saying, because you should be a believer and you should accept the truth that this is absolutely a correct story.
no, this story, I cannot accept this story because it doesn't make any
Then you
sense
don't
at all.
accept then you don't accept Islam then. Do you accept Islam or you don't?
That I cannot just say like I
But
still
you
have
just
to
say
go
but
through
you
some
just said you
things.
don't accept the story, so you don't accept Islam. This is a story of Islam. This is the God of Islam. So do you accept the story? You said no. So you just told Allah you are a liar.
Yeah, I'll check with this, like, someone else, like maybe
So
some
so
scholars.
you are not,
I'll
obviously in your heart you are out of Islam, but you are not brave enough to say I am out. You are just saying I will check, I will check, I will check. What check? It's in
no, I
front
mean,
of you.
I wanted to know their perspective on like how they would say like
But they will say, I just
about
showed
this
you Ibn
topic.
Kathir. Who is higher, Ibn Kathir or this guy Abdul, who is, you don't even speak Arabic? Who is higher, Ibn Kathir or Al-Qurtubi or Al-Tabari or Ibn Abbas? Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad, the one who Muhammad prayed to Allah to make him the ink of the nation, which means the one who can explain the Quran. Why you are
Yeah,
not
let me.
why you are not brave
Yes.
enough to say I am out of Islam, my friend?
No, I'm not saying that like I just need some time. Like I have to read
What needs
more
some
and
time? It's
maybe
in front of you. Listen,
I'll get in. Yes, yes.
be honest with me. Is the story in front of you, is it clear to be fraud?
Fraud, I don't know, but like this story doesn't make any sense at all. That's I'm sure.
Okay, what doesn't make sense? So what does that mean? You are the one, when I told you, this is my grandfather who died. He said to me, you gave me a good logical explanation. You said his body would be decomposed, right?
Of course, yes.
Okay, so he's holding a stick or not, who care? Even if he's laying down in bed, he will be decomposed, correct?
Yes, of course.
So not only this story doesn't make sense, it's a story.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I'll just I have to think. Like maybe.
Okay, I cannot force you. Obviously,
Yes, yes.
you are. I don't know. Maybe you are afraid to say live on air that you are out of this garbage. But my friend, obviously, you are out for me, and I'm happy for you that you are out of Islam, because obviously you don't believe in the garbage of Muhammad. There's anything you want to say to me?
Yeah, that's all. Like if I have any doubts, like I will call you. Like
What do you have any doubt? Already you reject the story. You reject my story about my grandfather hurting my feeling, and you heard the feeling of Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad now, and now you are not going to go to heaven. I feel sorry for you. Yeah. So I'm telling you now. Already you are out of Islam. Why you don't say it? But it's okay. It's up to you. You don't want to say it, and you are hurting my feeling now. I need to, to take a break maybe for a month. You did not believe the story of my grandfather, which is a true story told to me by my grandmother. She have witnesses, by the way. She have her cat. She was there. She have her dog was there too, and even she have, a signature from my grandfather saying this is how I died. Because after he died, I didn't tell you the story. This is the rest of the story. After he died and he was holding the stick, so my grandmother, she said to him, "Oh, we have a check we need to sign. Are you there?" He didn't answer. So she put a pen in his hand, and then because he's holding the stick in the other hand, you remember that. So she put the pen in his hand and she moved his hand like, and he made signature. So she have his signature too. And all of this is still you don't believe it, and you hurt my feeling. So my friend, you are out of Islam, you say it or not, and you know that. What do you think?
No, I mean, I just need some time. Like, yeah, what you said is like I agree that like
You
I
agreed.
would
Thank
not.
you. You agreed. You agreed. That's it. You say it. Thank you very much. So, you are not, you don't want to say, there is something holding you, but you agreed because this is a lie. You agreed that this is cannot be from God. So what is left? You are out of Islam.
Yeah, like some concerns. Like I have to be.
My friend, I'm happy for you that you left Islam. If you have any questions in the future, feel free to call me. I'll be happy to tell you. All right?
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Ex-Muslim.
Thank you very much for your
Change
time.
your name.
Okay.
Make it ex-Muslim. Ex-Abdul. Take care.
Okay, thank you.
You see, guys, the righteous man is marked by a heart that seeks truth above tradition. When he discovers that the way he once followed does not reflect righteousness, he does not resist correction. In humility, he chooses the path that honors God, for he knows that true righteousness leads to life and peace. This willingness to turn from error and embrace what is right is the fruit of a sincere heart. The Lord delights in such a man, for his steps are guided not by pride, but by the desire to walk in truth. In righteousness, he finds direction, strength, and the assurance that his path leads closer to God. So anyway, guys, thank you all for being here. Please don't forget to watch, like, and share our videos. Thank you all. God bless you. Bye-bye.